Alrighty, welcome to our channel. This is Campus Rundown on TV UCC. My name is Louise Bequin. You can always call me the PDF. But if today happens to be the first time that you're joining us here, then just before I tell you more about myself, click on the notification icon there. But hey, subscribe first and share this content for the world to get to know what we are doing. Today, we're going to interact with the Electoral Commission of University of Cape Coast and, of course, some aspirants who aim to be SRC executive, GRASAG executive, Locanus executives, and JCRC executives for University of Cape Coast. 26th of this month, June, is slated for the vetting. It will run through to 30th of this month. Now they are yet to file for nomination. University of Cape Coast is switching from the manual form or manner of filing for nomination to the online form. So the students have gathered here, Auditorium 900 of University of Cape Coast. Demonstration is going to be done for them to get to know how to file for the nomination online. And that explains why TVUCC, we find ourselves here at Auditorium 900 of University of Cape Coast. Stay with us as we do interact with the aspirants and, of course, with some management team members of the university. And I have the privilege to speak with Professor Menume. He is the Vice Dean of University of Cape Coast. He's telling us why we are switching this time from the manual to the online system of filing of nomination. Prof, welcome to TVUCC.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
What called for this change?
Well, we're trying to move everything online like the nation is doing with the digitalization. And the ease which comes with it and the environmental friendliness of the online system as opposed to everybody printing papers for people to fill in and running numerous photocopies. This cuts down on all that. Is environmentally much more sound and much more technology friendly. That's why we're going technology.
So despite the fact that this time is going to be online, what makes it different, especially with regard to the process from the manual one?
See, the simplicity. When we demonstrated it, you saw it. It took less than 5 minutes for a candidate to go through the process and fill his nomination form. And the documents, the various documents that over the years that needed to be attached and getting people to sign on, all that has been eliminated. It makes it far much more simpler, and one can, if you can use the word user-friendly for this process, it's much more user-friendly, should be much more user-friendly for the students than the paper and pen method.
So for the requirement and other things, documentation, we are maintaining the same.
The documentation that they hitherto had to provide physical copies for us, the software will pull from the database and therefore they need not provide those documents for us. Once they put in their registration numbers, it goes into the system, the database, and pulls out those needed data from them. So they need not give us copies for us to go and confirm. Once it's coming from the database, we know that the data on the application form is genuine.
Prof, before you leave us, is there any challenge that you foresee with the system?
The only challenge is internet and internet and connectivity based on the candidates or the aspirants network that he or she is using. You know, in some places of the university, some networks don't behave very well. That should be the only challenge. But then they should by now know where they can get good connectivity, and therefore, like I indicated, before you start, make sure you have every information that you need available at your fingertips. Get to a good place where you have good hotspot or where your network has good connectivity, and within 5-10 minutes, you are done.
We're grateful for your time, Prof.
Thank you very much. All the best.
All right.
Reflect on what you have put there. In the meantime, set your alarm Thursday, 9:00 a.m.
Right, ready to speak with us is Mr. Siegfried Koku. He is a member of the team that is running the election this time. Of course, they are from University of Cape Coast here, Directorate of ICT, University of Cape Coast. Sir, thanks for joining us.
Welcome.
Right, can you run us through the process, especially with regard to the filing of nomination?
Okay, so there is a website, ec.ucc.edu.gh. So you visit the website. You will need a serial number with a PIN. You will pick it from your hall as an administrator. So once you pick your PIN and then your serial number, you visit the website ec.ucc.edu.gh. Then it opens a form for you. So in the form, you will fill your registration numbers. Then if you have a running mate, you include that of your running mate. Then you include your guarantors as well. So once you submit your application form, it's going to trigger an SMS to your guarantors. Now your guarantors must approve before you're able to submit your form finally. So once your guarantors do so, you print a copy of your application form, then on the day of vetting, you come with it. Yeah,
That
that's
is
the
all.
process.
All right. So, can we start the process, come back to it later, or the moment you start, you would have to finish it at a go?
No, we've given students the opportunity to come back to the form anytime they want to go. So we have two buttons in there. We have the save and exit. That in case you, in the process of application, you are not done, you can save and then exit. Then you come back to it again. Then the other button is that is when you are sure you want to submit your form finally, then you use the other button. That is the submit button.
Do we have specific devices that are compatible with the system?
Once the device can, any device that has access to the internet, and you don't need a physical location. Once your device is connected, any device, any Android or any device that has access to the internet would work.
We're grateful for your time.
Thank you.
So I have seen a couple of the nominees here, yet to be nominated anyway. Let me draw closer to them. They came to observe the demonstration and, of course, learn how to file the nomination online. So let's find out from them. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, sir.
And thanks for joining us. You look good.
Thank you very much, sir.
What's your full name?
Ohinapi Akubi.
And your program, your level?
Okay, I'm level founder, reading doctor of optometry. Yes, sir. And contesting for the position of the SRC president, sir.
SRC president. You dream to be the SRC president, and you are the Casford president, I know. All right. And what did you learn?
Okay, this is a very wonderful system, and I believe that it's very convenient. Over the past few years, you have to go with a manual system, but with this year, it's very short and very simple. So I'd like to also applaud them and thank them very much for this wonderful initiative that they've done.
Great. Let me speak with a lady, a beautiful lady, Cook and Fanta here. Draw closer to me. How are you doing? What's your name?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm Charlotte Ayine Ayimbono. Yes.
Adeshiho, I know.
Yes, Adishi Hall Secretary, vying for Adishi Hall President.
Oh, from secretary to president. We wish you all the best anyway. But let's look at this process. How important or how beneficial would this be to you as an aspirant?
Oh yeah, first of all, it's time saving, it's very short. And then it will spare us the stress of having to go, like going paperless will spare us that stress. And also, I really love the fact that there is a part we can send SMS that will help us in our campaign period as well. So I think this is going to be fun.
All right. We're grateful for your time. Gentlemen, are you also contesting for any position?
Yes, please.
Which one is that?
Grassack Treasurer.
Oh, okay. What's your full name?
I'm Chris Josh Kudu, former Oga Hall Treasurer.
When is the vetting coming up for Grassack?
Grassack, I think it's 26th of this month.
Okay.
Yeah, that is when the vetting will come off.
And how prepared are you?
I'm very well prepared. It's just the normal routine. We've been through so many times, so it's nothing different from the previous ones.
Do you foresee some challenges with this initiative?
I don't really foresee. I think if you are not prudent and then you don't follow the due process, that is when you have issues. But I think it's very easy and then cool to go with.
And he is wearing white. Do you want to tell us that victory already?
Oh no, I'll keep that for another day.
Okay. Tell us your full name and the position you aim to occupy.
Okay, my name is Abubakar Sadiq Idrisu, and I intend to aspire for the Grassack presidency this semester.
Have you already picked your vice presidential candidate?
Yes, and we'll be doing the unveiling very soon when we pick the nomination.
How prepared are you to start the filing of the nomination?
Oh, I would say we are fully prepared and we are ready to file for nomination. Even as I speak to you now, we are ready, so we'll be going to pick the form right after here.
And you think this online filing of nomination will be convenient for you?
Okay, so I must commend the investing management for digitalizing everything. Now we know we are going digital, so it's very best. Now it saves us the stress of filling the papers and all that. Now everything is within 10 minutes. You are done with the process, and I believe it's a plus for the university too.
All right. We wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Let me give you a second. What would you want to tell your people watching?
Okay, I would say this, Sadiq, and we would come to you when the due time is in for your support and vote. Thank you very much.
All right. 13 and that of you. You know, when they are contesting for the position, that is when they tend to give us all that we do ask from them. How are you doing, my brother?
Fine, thank you, sir.
He's also ready to speak with us. Are you also contesting for a position?
Okay, actually, I'm not contesting, but I work at the office of the Electoral Commission as the GRASAC Electoral Commissioner Chairman. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Nice meeting you. What's your full name?
My name is Kelvin Osei-Boateng, but you know, a lot of people know me as Papa, so I think I like to go by that.
As a member of the EC for the graduate student, what is your take on this initiative, online filing of nomination?
Okay, I think it's a very good initiative because, you know, in the past, the MIS has to be chasing the Electoral Commission around for information, whereby as the candidates file, the MIS has to come for the nomination forms and all that. But I think this time, it goes in like as soon as you put your information in the software, it goes to MIS and then you bring the handout or the hard copy to the EC. So I think it's very simple and it's a very good initiative.
And what would you have for people or students who want to be leaders and of course yet to pick or file for nomination? What would be your advice to them?
Okay, my only advice is that you make sure that you meet the requirements or, that they need, that the registration and all that, so that you save yourself some trouble, because we have instances whereby a lot of people don't meet the requirements, but they still pick up the nomination form and then they come to vetting and then they are disqualified, which is somehow a disgrace to you. So I think you should meet the requirements before you file the nominations. That's the only thing I can tell the aspirants for now.
We're grateful for your time. Is there anything else you would want to put across?
Okay, I also want to put across that this is going to be a very free and fair election, and then it's going to be very transparent. So the aspirants are in very good hands. Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
We wish you all the best in this exercise.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. Another gentleman who is also ready to speak with us. I can say that a participant, he came here to observe or what? To learn?
Now I'm also an aspirant
Okay.
for GRASAC organizer, and I'm using a teaser Oga Kabute.
Oga what?
Kabute. Oga Kabute.
Oga Kabute.
Yes.
Yet to file for nomination.
Yes, please. In fact, you see, we came for the demonstration of the vetting process, the procedure for the vetting, and the election. Sorry. So that is why we came here. Yeah.
What should your fans expect from you?
In fact, they always know me to be a hardworking man. So if they take GRASAC to our bosom, we are going to continue with the hard work and those stuff. Yes.
And I can see you are fully prepared.
Fully prepared for the GRASAC UCC.
Do you foresee any challenge with the online procedure of filing for nomination?
No, please. I think it's a very good demonstration that they did for us here. So I don't foresee any challenge.
Okay.
Yes.
We're grateful for your time, and of course, we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. A PDF.
Sir, and of course, we're going to have conversation with him. How are you doing? What's your name?
I'm Timothy Ansam with the teaser Callistus, an aspirant for GRASAC UCC organizer.
How prepared are you?
Oh, very full prepared. Very prepared.
They talked about requirements here. Which of them do you think you wish they could scrap from the requirements?
Okay, so I think every university student have good initiative. So some of them is not their fault if not pay their school fees or something like that. So I think if the person has made 70% payment, the person should be allowed to come on board and establish or implement his good initiative he or she has.
This is where we end our interaction today with the aspirants and of course some members of the EC and the Vice Dean of University of Cape Coast. We came here to observe and interact with the student for the filing of nomination, the demonstration. This time, University of Cape Coast is moving from the manual system to the online system where some documentation and of course some procedures so far has been eliminated because we are moving digital. My name is Louise Bequin. You can call me the PDF. If there's something you want to write to us, feel free, write that at the comment section and we would highly appreciated. But hey, just before I take a leave, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please, this is the time. Subscribe to our channel, hit on the notification icon so that you would always get alert on our update, and share. I know there's someone who wants to know what we're doing, so share for the world to get to know what we are doing. Stay safe and stay with us always, because we promise to give you update on the UCC election. This is Campus Rundown.